What really happened to Chevrolet's banned 396 Porcupine engine? It was an engine so powerful, NASCAR itself feared its dominance. A design so radical, Chevrolet intentionally downplayed its capabilities. And a creation so secretive, even Ford couldn't sabotage it. Welcome to the hidden story behind Chevrolet's legendary banned engine, the infamous 396 Porcupine that refused to stay dead. But what if I told you this engine never truly vanished? It rose again. Let's rewind to the mid-1960s, an era marked by the fierce horsepower wars and legendary muscle cars. Chevrolet was locked in an epic struggle with Ford and Chrysler for supremacy on American roads and racetracks. It was during this electrifying period that Chevrolet unleashed the revolutionary 396 cubic inch big block V8, specifically the L78 variant, powering iconic models like the Camaro SS, Chevelle SS, El Camino SS, and sharing the spotlight with the Corvette's legendary L8847. But beneath its roaring success lingered whispers of something even more potent, a shadowy banned version known cryptically as the Porcupine engine. Was this engine genuinely banned by NASCAR? Did Chevrolet intentionally underrate its horsepower figures to remain discreet? And what mysterious bond connects the elusive 396 with Chevrolet's near-mythical 427 NASCAR mystery motor? Prepare yourself, because this story is bursting with secrets, intrigue, and raw horsepower. Imagine a dimly lit alley behind Chevrolet's engineering headquarters in 1963 during GM's notorious racing ban. Elite engineers frantically destroyed classified blueprints to erase evidence. Yet amid the chaos, one critical 396 blueprint survived. Unknown to the world, a clandestine workshop hidden deep within Detroit's industrial heart continued secretly perfecting the radical engine. Finally, in January 1965, Chevrolet officially unveiled its groundbreaking 396 big block V8, known publicly as the Turbojet, halfway through the model year. However, our tale truly originates 2 years earlier, with Chevrolet's mythical 427 mystery motor, briefly tested in NASCAR. Despite belonging to distinct engine families, the 427 Mark II and the subsequent 396 Mark IV shared core technology, notably their innovative canted valve cylinder heads. This groundbreaking design enabled larger valves, straighter airflow, and significantly increased power potential. With valve covers removed, the peculiarly angled valves resembled a porcupine's spines, inspiring the infamous nickname Porcupine. This unique configuration, combined with its wider bore spacing and taller deck height, set Chevrolet's big blocks distinctly apart from earlier small blocks dating back to 1955, marking a bold leap forward in engine design. When Chevrolet introduced the 396 in 1965, it arrived in 3 formidable variants. Leading the pack was the potent L78, officially rated at 425 horsepower at 6,400 RPM, although dyno tests suggested actual power output was substantially higher. Featuring a robust solid lifter camshaft, an aggressive 11:1 compression ratio, a high-performance Holley 4-barrel carburetor, and reinforced 4-bolt main bearing caps, the L78 quickly became a favorite among performance enthusiasts, powering models like the Corvette, full-sized Impala, and the ultra-exclusive Chevelle SS Z16. Next in line was the rare Z16 exclusive L37, offering 375 horsepower through hydraulic lifters and a slightly milder camshaft. Adorned with chrome valve covers and air cleaner lids, only 201 examples were ever built, solidifying its status as a collector's dream. Lastly, the more approachable yet powerful L35 variant provided 325 horsepower for popular Chevrolet models such as the Impala, Biscayne, and Bel Air, ensuring substantial performance accessible to everyday enthusiasts. Although initially produced in limited quantities, the 396 laid a foundation for Chevrolet's future performance engines. By 1966, the big block lineage expanded dramatically, eventually evolving into the colossal 454 cubic inch powerhouse by 1970. Decades later, Chevrolet's big block legacy endured with the modern 8.1-liter 496 Vortec engine powering their trucks, a testament to its enduring impact. Yet, despite its revolutionary design and significant potential, why did the 396 remain overshadowed in Chevrolet's storied history? This complex scenario involved a blend of corporate strategy, NASCAR's stringent regulations, and internal competition. Chevrolet dominated NASCAR racing throughout the 1960s, with legendary drivers such as Junior Johnson, David Pearson, Ned Jarrett, and Buck Baker leading the charge. Chevrolet's preferred racing engines were their proven 427 variants, specifically the L88, strategically chosen due to NASCAR's strict homologation rules that favored production-ready engines, indirectly limiting the track potential of experimental motors like the 396 Porcupine. Did NASCAR officially outlaw the 396 Porcupine? Despite widespread belief, no documented evidence confirms an outright ban. Instead, Chevrolet strategically emphasized their potent 427 engines for racing, reserving the 396 primarily for high-performance street applications. Furthermore, Chevrolet notoriously downplayed horsepower figures to avoid regulatory scrutiny and manage insurance costs during the peak muscle car era. Real-world performance consistently suggested the 396 dramatically exceeded advertised figures, fueling further speculation and intrigue among automotive enthusiasts. For example, the L78, officially rated at 375 horsepower in many configurations, routinely produced dyno results nearing or surpassing 425 horsepower, astonishing drivers and competitors alike. The aggressive solid lifter cam, rectangular intake ports, and powerful carburation delivered stunning real-world performance. Exclusive performance upgrades, such as the mandatory domed hood, transistor ignition system, and 4-speed manual transmission, further reinforced the L78's elite status. Despite immense promise, Chevrolet's internal strategies and the rise of larger displacement big blocks gradually eclipsed the 396's prominence, culminating in the end of its production in 1970. However, its legacy as a trailblazer in engine design, innovation, and mystery endures. Today, the Chevrolet 396 Porcupine engine remains celebrated as one of the muscle car era's iconic engines. Its legend thrives on speculation, collector interest, and whispers of hidden examples quietly stored in garages or private collections, or even locked deep within General Motors' secret archives. The Porcupine engine never truly died. It remains hidden, potent, and hungry for competition. In our next exploration, we'll unveil another hidden Chevrolet legend, uncovering more automotive secrets that reshaped history. Until then, keep your revs high, tires smoking, and never stop seeking automotive truth. See you soon.